What's up, is everybody? It's your boy Baker Maker, aka D Ensley, and I'm here to give you some true shit. And the statue I want to go on next the uh, is the 1/3 scaled cloud strife statue made by Fan Art Studio. Yeah, it's interesting because I've already heard of this studio. Because like a couple months back, they did release um a Cloud and Sephiroth statue, like a Cloud versus Sephiroth statue, like from Advent Children. I I had meant to do a video talking about it, and I will. And you know what? You know what? I'm definitely gonna do it. I'm gonna do it soon. Sometime this week or next week or whatever. I'm definitely gonna make that video happen. But for now, I'm just gonna be going over this solo Cloud statue. And then, so getting a look at it right here, right? Like I said, I can't even imagine how big this thing will look. I mean, I do currently have a statue that's like up there as far as like 1/3 scaled, so I guess I have a bit of an idea. But for all I know, this might end up being taller than the Dragon Studio Tifa that statue that I own. But okay, getting to the statue itself, how well it's sculpted. um Honestly, so like, looking at the face, right? I'm looking at the head sculpt right now. The head sculpt looked pretty decent. It actually looks pretty good. I think it looks better than most Cloud Strife figures slash statues I've seen online. This might look better than most of them. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. One of the more accurate ones. Like it, I would say it's better than like than the head sculpt, because like I do currently own a Cloud Strife piece from my from F4 Studios, from that diorama that I bought a while back. Like that one looked okay, right? It looked okay, but I would argue this looks better. Um, Specifically the hair. Like the hair, I think I would argue saying that the hair looks slightly better than the one than Game Toys Cloud headpiece. And that one looked good too. That one looked really good, but I would argue this one looks slightly better in my opinion. I know some people might disagree with me on that, but I kind of prefer the hair here over the one made by Game Toys. But as for the face itself, I would say it's okay. It's all right. Again, it's not bad. It's actually okay. It's not like one for one, like it look exactly like how he does in the game, but I'd say it's close enough, man. Like I said, overall, this head sculpt, in my opinion, this head piece looks better than most Cloud headpieces I've seen online so far. But it's pretty decent. I'd say it's pretty good. Now, looking at the back of it, right here, like of course it comes with the Buster Sword. I'm curious if the Buster Sword, if it's detachable, if you can take it off and like, because it does look cool. Unfortunately, you don't have like the material slots. Like you have the material slots, but you don't have the material inside the thing, as you do in the game. That's one. So that's one little neat nitpick I have. But other than that, it looks the uh the the Buster Sword itself looks actually pretty dope, though. It looks pretty dope, pretty worn and teared. You can definitely tell it been to some battles, which that's the type of attention to detail I do appreciate with these statues. Yeah, you can tell the little scratches on it. Like, yeah, they really put a lot of attention to detail to this. Um, yeah, and of course the cloth. Um, so I'm curious if the pants is the sculpt, is it gonna be like, is the clothes, like, is it fabric, or is it just made out of, I because it looks pretty good. I would say the pants look good. It looks kind of like, it might be made of cloth. I don't know. I don't think so, but looking at the description, it doesn't say here if it's made out of cloth or not. It was just like, if it's been sculpted. I think it might just be sculpted. It's just really well detailed, I guess. But yeah, the overall sculpture itself looks pretty dope. Everything looks good. Pretty basic. The base. Let me get a look at the base here. I'm trying to get a look at the base. Hold on. I might have to refresh the page real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to get a good look at the base, but the damn Final Fantasy VII logo's in the way. I can't get a look at the base. It looks pretty basic from what I'm seeing right here. Yeah, the base itself is like nothing too crazy, just a generic base. But the actual statue itself looks pretty dope, and it's 1/3 scale. Again, it's 1/3 scale. It's probably one of the bigger Cloud Strife statues you'll find online. So let me see. So the price is like $469 US dollars. You can get it off so if you want to like, I don't know, get a deposit, just pay for the deposit and pay for the rest, it would be like $169 US dollars, right? And the release date would be the fourth quarter of 2023. Oh, and the shipping cost, it's like it ranges from 100 to 180 US dollars, taxes free to EU, US, AU, UK, and other areas. Please contact us. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, and of course there's always the payment plan and stuff. So, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's a really nice piece. If I'm being completely honest though, if I'm gonna get a Cloud Strife statue, and I've said this before, but the Cloud Strife statue that I really want, if I'm being this would be a good substitute. Honestly, it's not a bad option, but personally, the only Cloud statue I really have my eye on really would be like the one where he's riding the Hardy Daytona, the motorcycle. I really love that statue. That might be, in my opinion, the best looking Cloud Strife statue that's been released. Just not just like the head sculpt itself looked great, and just the overall, like, just him riding the motor, it just looks badass, man. One day I will own one. If not that one, I'll definitely get like a one, like, because like there's been other like Square Enix have released like their own versions of that piece themselves. I might end up getting like the old school one I've seen online a few times, but yeah. But anyways, going back to this piece, yeah, I would definitely. It's a good piece, like I said, if you want to, get it. But tell me what you guys think of it. You like it? You dislike it? You plan on getting pre-ordering one yourself, or you plan on getting the one? So like, get this. So literally like maybe like a day or two ago, I just found out that that fan art just made a piece of one for Tifa, which I will be doing a video probably right after I'm done recording this. I'm probably gonna do a separate video talking about that, so stay tuned for that. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos like these, and most importantly, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I do post these videos. Now with that said, stay beast.